positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see.
I just want to share a little bit of my thoughts and things like that because someone asked me today, right, why it is that I invest so much of my time studying. And it kind of made me feel sad for the world too and for most people because, like, I'm not perfect, right? I'm not. At the same time, I'm I'm at a place in my life where I really don't care. Like, when I tell you, I used to care so much about how people viewed me, what people thought of wasn't be myself, just not only because I still had certain things I had to deal with, but because of how other people viewed and what other people thought and how I should go about it based on other people's views and things like that. And I kind of had to tell myself, like, there's so much more out there than whatever people were portraying or whatever people were telling me that is out there for me to do there. And not only that, but I knew that I was so much more than what I was giving out into the world, and I kind of had to come to the conclusion that I have to do everything that I can to be aware of as much as I can. And once I put that thought out in the universe, things just kept coming to me, and I started following my higher self, following my spirit. And that's where I started to I ended up finding different individuals that kind of I guess were kind of leading me towards my the way I'm supposed to be heading out in life. And come to find out, there's a lot of information out there, like, and that's the problem. Like, a lot of us will say, well, why are you studying about astrology, or why are you studying about all these things that, like, has to do with the spirit world, like, when there's things that we need to be focusing on, which is getting a job or like going out and having fun. And it's like you get so lost into that, and it's not even, if you think about it, it's not even what you reach. That's something you were taught at a young age, that this is how you should do this is what you should do, this is the world. So you live in a whole different world, and then when you get exposed to something different, it's gonna be hard for you. It really is, because it was hard as heck for me. Don't think just because I'm right here talking to y'all and giving information that I gave, I come a long fucking way. I was right there where you was at, thinking this was a waste of time, like. And then, like, I think once you ask yourself why a lot of shit's going on the way it's happening, you're gonna come to the whole realization in your whole self, like yourself, like, don't get lost in, like, or some people will say, I don't have time, to be studying about all those other shit because I have to go to work, I have to go out, I have to do this, I have children and things like that. It's like giving all these excuses. Like, when you ask yourself, right, what are you doing right now? You're on the phone, aren't you? How long have you been on your phone? Or after you get off work, what do? You either go out with your friend, plan and things like that, or, just stay on your phone and worry about other people's lives and all that type of shit, right? When you could be investing at least 30 minutes of your time or an hour of your day. There's 24, even though there's no 24 hours in a day, there's 24 hours in the fucking, in this physical realm, 24 hours in a day. So you can have at least 1 hour to do some type of research that's outside of what you've been, that's outside of what the majority of a good amount of people already know. Like, you have to, like, I don't know, like, I'm so much different than a lot of people, and my mind is so it's in another place that it's unfortunate. But again, We all here for a different purpose and a different journey. And I think once we all see that, we will stop. That's even when I started to look at not focusing on what other people were doing with themselves. Because I could care less. I'm sorry. I could care less. I've been through a lot of trial and tribulation. I bet you when you've been through your own trials and tribulations. So why will I sit here as someone who has a lot of things that I need to work on myself, and I still have a lot of things that I need to figure out, worry about you or judge you for what it is that you do, things that you do, or why it is that you are the way you are. Like, even though there is a reason behind it, I'm really not gonna waste a whole lot I'm really not gonna waste a whole lot of my time, focusing on worrying about why it is that you do, why it is that you do this, way the next motherfucker do whatever they doing. I'm just gonna worry about why it is that I do the things that I do, or why it is that there's other things that are going on around me, and trying to come to the conclusion of that, and trying to figure out the best way to go about that. Cause trust me, we all been through shit. We all been through something. So for you to sit there and judge the next motherfucker on why it is that they do this without knowing exactly what the fuck is going on in their lives, you're gonna be, I don't know, bro, but I'm gonna just keep saying this. I'm gonna repeat this to anybody. Focus on you. Worry about your goddamn self and what makes you happy and thrive and grow and be the light in this world. And expand your wings, just expand your awareness, and just be like, know what you like, know what you want. You don't like a certain person, don't be around them. You don't like certain things, don't do it. You don't like certain things, don't get it. You don't like going certain places, don't go there. Like, it's not the end of the fucking world. Like, you're not gonna, just because someone is gonna think this, that, the thought of you is not gonna kill you. Like, man, woman, whoever you are out there, you got your own baggage to deal with. You got your own shit to deal with. Stop worrying about what other people think or how other people feel, because you're gonna get lost in that.